What's going on YouTube? Steven the Salon Guy here, and in today's video I'm going to be actually creating a really short tapered haircut, but working into the top a little bit. A lot of times people are wondering, what can I do that's going to leave my hair a little longer on top, but something that's very really tight and classic throughout the sides and the back. So I'm going to cut the hair and then we'll break it down at the end. All right guys, so the haircut is complete, and now what I'm going to do is break down what I did. So I started with a number 1 guard in through here, and then I went all the way around to the other side. And what I like to do is I like to actually start working from the bottom up. I know I've seen videos of other professionals cutting the whole top first and then working down. To me, that's just working backwards in my opinion, because you may end up, you're building the foundation. The foundation is here. You don't build a house from the roof down. So to me, you have a better perspective of working from the bottom up, because then you can see the true shape forming into place, and then you may end up going back and cutting hair that you didn't really want to cut or should have cut it too, then you have to go back. It's basically working backwards to me. So I always like to work shorter going up to longer. And what I did is a 1, then I opened the 1, and then a 2, open a 2, and 3 all the way. And then I went back in with the 1 open, and I just started flicking around here just to kind of really soften this up right in through here. And again, keep in mind, this is a mannequin, so the stitching is a little bit differently. It's like different than someone's head, but it's also not the easiest to work on mannequins when it comes to fading and things like that. But I worked everything up into the top. And then what I did is I wanted to show you guys that you can actually leave the top a bit longer, or if you're growing your hair out, and just add some texture to it. So as you can see here, it all works up into a nice textured look, which you can use a paste on, you can use a clay, and you get a lot of versatility with the style. Then I used my thinning shears and went in here, and I really thinned everything out. And I always suggest using thinning or blending shears right into this area just to really soften everything, especially into the corners. It gets a bit heavy. Added some texturizing on top. And then here we have the finished look. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this video, if you actually learned something, and I'd love to know your feedback. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time for more videos with The Salon Guy.